I'm curious, what have you been filming recently? What are you going to be doing this year, if you don't mind saying?
I just finished a film called Inside with a Greek filmmaker, shot it in Germany. And the thing that's interesting about that is it's basically, I'm the only actor. There's one section, a fantasy sequence where there are other actors, but basically every day in and out, it was me and that crew locked in a house shooting this movie. So that we just wrapped, so it's a little premature to talk about, but I've been doing that. And the other things that I've been doing lately, I prefer to wait until we're ready for them to come out.
I am curious, when was the last time you auditioned for a role?
Oh, God. I'm trying to think. You know, there's degrees of audition, but a flat out audition, probably most memorably, was Spider-Man.
Oh.
I was making a movie in Spain, and an English movie that we shot in Spain, and they sent a casting director to film me in my hotel room doing some scenes.
That's so interesting that was the last one.
Well, I think I got to think. These aren't things that you try to remember, but God knows there's probably roles that I had to fight for, or I had to be positioned for,
Sure.
but that's not the same as auditioning. That time I was like literally put on tape to convince these people that I was their guy. Where other times, sometimes I haven't been first choice, or there were some considerations, but that all happens behind the scenes, and they can always look at a number of films to see, whether they think I'm their guy or not.
I actually did want to ask you, because the thing about Spider-Man that you made in, I believe, 2000 or 2001, was that was before the Marvel explosion of the superhero genre. That was well before superhero movies had taken over the planet. What was it like being part of that wave of those first superhero movies?
I enjoyed it a great deal, and it was something new, and it was kind of risky, and it was also a beautifully personal film for Sam Raimi and also the producers. It seems strange to think of it now, but it was risky. Nobody knew how to do these things. There were other comic book movies, there were other what do you call them? Superhero movies, but this felt new. In fact, some people thought, were surprised that I wanted to do it, but it was a lot of fun to do. And Sam Raimi really, he was sincere. It wasn't cynical. It was a movie that worked very well, both dramatically and comically, and had a good heart to it.
Yeah, it was also super successful.
Yeah.
It was one of those things. And then, they made the second and the third. I could spend more time talking about those, but there's so many other things I want to talk about.